What if the only thing that is really standing between you and then the life that you so dream of living is actually the version of yourself that you have been accepting? Did you really know that inside every person is someone that is stronger, wiser, and more courageous than they can ever realize? And that is why in today's video, I am going to be showing you exactly how you can really unlock that unstoppable version of yourself, okay? And that is why if I were you, I am going to watch this very video up to the very end because there is a lot for you to really gain. And by the end of this video, you will have the practical steps that you will now be enabled, to really stop holding yourself back. And you will rather start becoming someone who refuses to quit no matter what happens, because quitting is not in your DNA anymore. Remember that we are talking about how to unleash the unstoppable you. And that is why it is very important for us to really first ask ourselves this important question that I'm about to ask you right now, which is, what makes people feel stoppable? People feel stoppable in life, and it is never because they have little or no talent at all, but we rather feel stoppable in life mostly because of these five main reasons that I am going to be disclosing to you right now. Okay, number one, the fear of failure. Most times, we are unable to start something meaningful for ourselves, even though we are really aware of how it is really going to be helpful or beneficial to us. But because we are always scared of making mistakes, okay? But what we really fail to understand is that failure is not the opposite of success, because failure is often a part of our journey to success. Okay? Number two, self doubt. When we constantly question our abilities, we immediately limit ourselves before ever we could even give whatever that we really want to do in our lives a try. And that is why I really want you to know that it is not abnormal for you to really believe that you can learn, you can improve on yourself, and then start growing with time. Okay? Number three, waiting for motivation. If we only act whenever that we feel motivated, then the sincere truth is this: we will hardly make a consistent progress in our lives that is going to be visible for us to see. Okay? It is very important for us to be fully aware that discipline is what will really help us to keep on moving, even when motivation really disappears or fails us in life. Okay? Number four, seeking everyone's approval. When we always try to do everything possible within our powers to always please everyone else, guess what happens immediately? This can really stop us from living our own purpose. And you have to really know that it is not everyone that will or must understand, your journey in life, and that is very okay and fine. And you should not even feel bad about it because it is normal. Okay? Number five, giving up too quickly. Many people quit in life just before they begin to see the results that they have been dreaming of in life. Success often belongs to those people who always stay consistent even when things get really difficult or bad for them in life. Okay, now it is very important for you to learn that the biggest prison that you can ever put yourself is often the one that we build in our own minds. And so when you replace fear with courage, when you replace doubt with belief, when you replace excuses with action and persistence with consistency, you begin to unlock the unstoppable person within you. Okay, now I present to you the 7 practical steps that are really going to really help you if you have really made up your mind to unleash the unstoppable you. Step 1, change your identity. Okay, most people in reality, they really try to change their actions without them actually, changing exactly how they always see themselves. Now, from now henceforth, instead of you to be saying, I want to be disciplined, you should rather start saying to yourself instead that, I am becoming a disciplined person. I think this is a better way. Now, the practical lesson that you really need to learn here is this: your identity is what really shapes your habits. Okay? Step 2, always keep the promises that you always make to yourself. Every time that you break a promise that you have made to yourself, your confidence does what? Weakens immediately. Now, let us take for instance, you woke up when you said you would. You finish what you started. You read one chapter of the book. You did the exercise that you told yourself you will. Now, the lesson that you really have to learn from here is this: self trust is built one promise at a time. Okay? Step 3, stop waiting for motivation. You have to really stop waiting for motivation, because motivation comes and then goes. But you see, discipline stays. And that is why the successful people in the society that we always admire and then wish to be like, or even want to be better than, they all have the awareness about motivation. And that is why they always do whatever that they have to really do, even when they don't feel like doing it at all. Okay? Please try and really do this practical challenge, which is you actually doing one difficult thing every single day. It is that important. Step 4, always train your mind, to be able to handle discomfort, because growth is always uncomfortable. And that is exactly why most people cannot really endure growth. So they rather quit, because they mistake discomfort to be failure. Now, let us briefly talk about the examples of discomfort that truly leads you to actually growing in life. Number 1, learning. When you are learning a new skill, guess what? It is normal for you to start feeling confused or make mistakes, but that doesn't really mean that you are failing, but it truly means that your mind is now stretching and you are rather growing. Okay. Number two, exercising. Your muscles may ache and you may feel tired after a workout, but that, temporary discomfort is often a sign that your body is actually getting stronger and then better. Number three, starting a business. In the beginning, you may face uncertainty, rejection, or slow progress. But the honest truth is that those challenges that you are facing, they are really part of you building what experience and resilience, and it is not a proof that you should quit. Number four, speaking confidently. You might feel nervous when speaking in front of others or sharing your ideas, but the truth is this: the more you practice, that is exactly the more confident and then comfortable that you will now become. Therefore, you know, your lesson learned here should be that discomfort is often a sign that you are actually growing. So never you really run away from it, but you should rather learn to, just embrace it, because many of life's greatest rewards are really found on the other side of the temporary discomfort that you are experiencing. Okay. Step five, you have to always learn from every failure that you experience in life, because failure is not a proof that, you know, you can't succeed in life anymore, but failure is rather a feedback that really demands your attention to what you are not giving enough attention to, and also in order for you to really get it right. Okay. So it is very important for you to always ask yourself these following questions that I'm about to ask you. Okay, what did this my failure really teach me? What can I really improve on as a result of this failure? What should I really do differently as a result of this failure? So you have to really crest this in your subconscious mind that the unstoppable person never wastes failure in life. I know right now that you are wondering in your thoughts, how exactly on earth are you wasting your failure? If you are so curious, to get the answer to this question, then it will interest you to come back later, because I will be creating a video specifically on that for you. And if you have not really turned on your notification bell in this channel, then please kindly use this medium to turn on your notifications so that YouTube can really give you a quick reminder to watch the next video that I will create specifically for you in order to address this your question. Okay. And so, how exactly on earth are you wasting your failure? Now, let us continue from where we've stopped earlier. Okay. Step six, always protect your mind. I did a reality check on my life sometimes ago, and I got to realize that my environment is not just there the way and manner I used to think before, because my environment is either affecting me positively or negatively. And that is why I am telling you that with confidence, that your environment really affects your thinking, and that is why you must try by all means to avoid quickly. Okay. consistent negatively, people who discourage your growth, and endless comparison on social media that you always do. So instead, you should rather focus more on, reading helpful books, learning and then listening to inspiring content, just like the ones that I am always bringing daily for you on this channel. Okay, always spend your time with growth minded people because it is really going to help you a lot. So it is very important for you to always remember to feed your mind with what is going to really strengthen you as a person. Step 7, take consistent small actions daily. If you can really pause and then flash back, you will get to realize that big success is often built from, small daily wins. For examples, reading one page of a book, consistently doing one workout, having one conversation, getting, one new skill. It will interest you to know that consistency, always beats intensity all the time. Now, the truth about being unstoppable is this: being unstoppable does not really mean that you will never experience failure again in your life. But what being unstoppable truly means is that you will always, keep on learning. You will always keep on standing up for yourself no matter what happens. Okay? And no matter how hard it might be for you. Okay? And you might fall, but you have to always keep moving forward, even if you are not yet seeing the needed results that you have always been expecting, and you will always refuse to, allow your setbacks in your life to define you properly. With your permission, I want to ginger, your spirit and then mind today. Now, I want you to choose today one area of your life where you have been holding yourself backward, and then you just take, one small action today before the end of the day. And remember that you don't have to keep on waiting for the perfect moment to come, because trust me when I say it that there is no moment that can ever be perfect that is ever going to come to you. So why then the delay? Just start now immediately and you won't regret that you did. Okay? Now, you know how exactly it is here on Simplicity in Peak channel. If you don't, then let me just give you a quick reminder about that. I inspire, I motivate, and I also help you with practical steps that will really enable you to come out stronger and even better in whatever that you are currently or have passed through in your life. Okay, so we have come to the point where it is very important and key for me to really wrap up properly everything that we have really been discussing so far in today's video in few words, so that the main purpose of me actually creating this video for you won't be defeated. Now listen to what I'm about to say. The unstoppable version of you is not someone that you have to become someday, but the unstoppable version of you is someone that you reveal every single time of your life that you choose, courage over fear, that you choose discipline over excuses, and progress over perfection. Okay, so I am really encouraging you to keep on showing up for yourself no matter what, because every single step that you actually take forward, no matter how small it may be, it has what it takes, to bring you closer to the person that you are actually meant to be in life. Okay, so if you do not mind, let me ask you this question, and I really want you, to answer it with all honesty as usual. What is one habit that you are going to start today to become more unstoppable? Now, I want you to share your answer in the comment section of this video, and I really love to hear your commitments. Okay, and if this video really makes sense to you and you are like, Dora Bob, I really know that you are not a perfect person, but then you are trying your best in what you are currently doing on this channel, and you are asking yourself, how exactly on earth can you really support me in what I am doing? Then you don't have to think no more, because you can actually support me by subscribing to this channel, by liking this video, by sharing this video, and also by dropping your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Okay, now, why am I really feeling this way? I feel like we should just keep on talking non-stop, and that is why it is so hard, for me to say it, but I really have to. Please, I will see you again in my next video. Don't go nowhere, okay?